Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel where we're about that breaking cycles life. Don't you just love that God grants us another day? Yeah, I love it. And I got to wake up today, and yesterday was an awesome day. I went with my little ducklings to climb a hill. It was amazing. This was the first hill in China that was actually like climbing a hill, right? So I took my little ducklings and the teachers and we took our little ducklings to this mountain. I actually don't know the name, and we actually climbed a mountain for Sabbath. It was so amazing. Like, really, the nature is so beautiful. God is so beautiful in how he created this earth. Imagine if this earth is so beautiful, imagine heaven. Wow, imagine, right? But yes, we did that, and then went to dinner with my friends, and we explored the city. It was amazing. It was an amazing day yesterday, honestly. I actually really enjoyed yesterday. So it's the start of another week, and it's Sunday Song Spotlight, and I have a great song for you. It's one of my oldies, like literally from childhood days. My auntie Pat, she made me sing this song when I was young. Yeah, she's that auntie that forces me to sing. Yeah, Shanique, use your talent. Love her, love her, love her, love her. But yes, this song is that song, and then I was searching for a song last night, and I came across this, and I was like, oh my, this is a great song. This is a great song, and I love it so much. So it is none other than His Strength is Perfect by Cece Winans. How many of you guys out there love Cece Winans? Me, I love this lady. I love her, I love her, I love her. She's one of those timeless singers. Love her. Yes, His Strength is Perfect by Cece Winans. It's such a soft song, very slow melody, beautiful song. Makes you think and ponder on the love of Christ and how when we're going through trials, how His strength is what keeps us going. Okay, so the first verse, it says, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength, but sometimes I wonder what He can do for me. No great success to show, no glory of my own, yet in my weakness He is there to let me know. The first two lines, the scripture, right? How I love to repeat that verse, but it's when I remember the first time I heard this, I actually got a deeper understanding of this scripture. I don't know, maybe sometime in high school or early college, I don't know. When they're like, it's not just, oh, do the great and mighty things in terms of I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength, right? Or strengthens me. It's going through the rough times, and oh, how I have learned. Oh, how I have learned that you can definitely do all things through Christ, because some things I'm like, I don't know how I did that. People are like, I don't know how you did that. And I'm like, it's only because of God, and He allows you, even in the tough times, to honor Him, to draw close to Him, to do everything that would seem impossible, just because you are His child and He's teaching you, He's guiding you. And you can do all things, guys, through Christ who strengthens you. And then it goes on to say, but sometimes I wonder what He can do for me. That's the doubt speaking. And I think everyone can testify that they've gone through this, where the scripture is there, God can do a lot of things, but for me, little old Shanique, what is so special about me that you can do all things for me. What can you really do for me? Look at me in my struggle. What really can you do? There is nothing. It's like a Naaman. Like, what can happen for me? But then you have that, we all have that little servant girl. You know, that person in our lives that will just direct us to the path where we ought to go. And it shows, it says, no great success to show, no glory of my own, yet in my weakness he is there to let me know. And I think this perfectly describes all the prophets, all the patriarchs in the Bible, because they are not necessarily the ideal. They are not necessarily the ideal person for doing God's will, right? No one would guess that these people would come. And that's why it's like, no great success to show, no glory of my own. Like, I'm not a king. I don't have anything to show, but it's in our weakness. It's in our frailty. It's in the lacking that his glory is shown. So it's in that his strength is shown. And that's why it goes on to say, yet in my weakness he is there to let me know. And then it goes on to the chorus. It says, his strength is perfect. When our strength is gone, he'll carry us when we can't carry on. Raised in his power, the weak become strong. His strength is perfect. His strength is perfect. That is the essence of the Christian journey. That is the essence of the Christian journey. Because, as I said, the patriarchs and the prophets, God always shows what society deemed as the unfavorable, the one that's not ideal, the weakest of the pack, right? And yet, they're the ones that become strong and they're able to fulfill God's will. David, especially, oh my, David, that's a very simple story that really speaks to this song. Job, in terms of he'll carry us when we can't carry on. Oh, how God gave Job strength, right? And if we just pay attention to how these people and their lives, Joseph, how he was basically there, Israel, just Israel. As much as Israel turned away for a very long time, it's Israel did many things. They fought many battles because God was with them. And some people will be like, how is it even possible that they fought these battles with these enemies that had their great armies that were bigger than them? But when God is with you, one with God is more than enough, right? And that's why his strength is perfect. His strength is perfect. Really love this. Really love it. And then it goes to verse 2. It says, we can only know the power that he holds when we truly see how deep our weakness goes. His strength, it must begin when ours comes to an end. He hears our humble cry and proves again. And I want to point out, I think it speaks for itself, but I really want to point out, it says, his strength in us, it must begin when ours comes to an end. And I think that speaks definitely to me, personally, because when you're a fighter like me, have a fighting spirit, and you are persistent and you go after things, you're very ambitious, you just go, you never stop until you get what you want, right? Very persistent. It's oftentimes that people like me we find it hard sometimes to rely on God. And I think that's why he puts me through the trials that I go through, because at one point my strength is definitely going to end. And what am I going to do? I'm going to turn to Christ. Because literally, in some of my, for every trial that I've been through, even for med school, there came a point where I was like, you know what? I'm tired. I'm literally tired. Like, do what you want to do. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of trying. I'm just tired. Right? And it's after I stop and I'm like, you know what? I give up. That's when you see the things start happening and you see his strength and his power and his his amazingness, his sovereignty is shown, and I'm like, really? But if you're like that, which most of us are like, is because most of us have this stubborn nature, and it's very hard for us to submit and be humble before the throne of God. But that is really our goal in life, to be consistently daily practicing how to be humble before the throne of Christ, because that is how we're going to get into heaven, being humble, right? And if we just realize that God is not going to fight us to do what he needs to do, but after we're done fighting, his will definitely come to pass anyway, because he is God, he's sovereign. There's nothing we can do against him. It's our choice that will take us out of the blessings of Christ, or out of his will. But his will nevertheless will come to pass because he is God. And if you don't want to praise, he'll let the rocks cry out. So that is the point. God is sovereign and he is amazing, right? See, and again, it says we can only know the power that he holds when we truly see how deep our weakness goes, guys. And that's the humility aspect of it. When we truly see how much we are nothing without Christ, that's when we will learn to daily submit, because it's in submission that we rely on God, we trust in God, we do everything that will cause us to walk in his will, because we realize that our safe haven is in the will of God. Regardless of the trials that come, the trials are there to teach us, to build our character. So regardless of the trials, our safe haven, our comfort zone is Christ. And that is the song. And when we are at that dark road, or we're at like with nothing left, no strength left, that's when we're crying out, and that's when we're humble. He hears our humble cries and proves again, right? And that is the song, because it ends with the chorus, and the chorus is repeated. It's a very simple, very short song, and it's a very beautiful song, and I love it. It's one of those. This song and Stillness Fills the Heaven. Woo, 10,000 angels cry. 10,000 angels cry. Those two are my songs from childhood, Auntie Pat. Yes, I really love these two songs. I never forget them. And may you be blessed. It's His Strength is Perfect by Cece Winans. May you be blessed by this song. And please remember, guys, try to stop. Ask God. That's the better way to say it. Ask God to live within you, so that you do not have to. No, ask God to live within you, so that you can humble yourself and walk in His will, so that His strength can be proven perfect in your life. And once that is done, you will be a testament to those around you. Guys, this is the song for this week. I hope you guys have a great day and a great week. Bye-bye. Have a great day. Hey guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's encouragement, and I hope you guys are ready for the day ahead. Now do me a favor and press that like button and subscribe button if you are new, so that we can get more of this positive Christian content out into the world, okay? And I'll link my daily devotional playlist right here, and my Let's Talk playlist if you want to tackle some social issues, okay? So have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.